Hello everyone and welcome to Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things. We are in Lanzarote, we're in Puerto, Carmen, and we are staying at the Vic San Antonio Hotel. So I just wanted to give you a quick look. This is the outside, this is our balcony. Now if you saw one of my earlier vlogs, you will know that we paid for a superior room. And in my mind, when we paid for a superior room, I was thinking we would get a sea view. However, we've got the view overlooking the tennis courts and the hotel next door. Apparently, it does say that you do get a partial sea view. So if you can see in the distance, that's the sea. So that's the partial sea view room. But they did say we can get a sea view room, because when I've stayed here before, I actually had a sea view room, and there was another room that I had and it was partial sea view, but they were both much better views than the ones that we have now. This is actually the worst view that we've had. I mean, it's not a bad view if you like tennis and you like overlooking the tennis courts, but if you, in terms of being in Lanzarote and having that sea view, this is probably the worst room that I've had. They did say we can change the room for a fee, and the fee was €108, but I felt because we had paid for a superior room, and a superior room, by the way, just means a renovated room, because they're in the process of renovating the hotel rooms. So basically, until they've renovated all the rooms, you're just paying a premium to stay in a room that has already been renovated. So you can make of that what you will, really. So this is the bed. It's a double bed. And before, when you stayed in a hotel room, it was basically just two twin beds pushed together, and that was the idea of a double bedroom. So I suppose then before you could just change it as and how you felt. So if you didn't have enough twin rooms and you needed a twin room, obviously you can separate the beds and stuff. But I think they still do the same here, because I can see that there's a little bit of a crease along the line. I don't know if the camera can pick it up there. So I'm assuming it's still two single beds, but it doesn't feel as rickety as it did in the old room. So this is a much better bed. And actually I had quite a good sleep on the bed. So I just wanted to show you a few things of the room. So you've got some sockets here, so don't forget to bring your adapter, obviously. So we've got some some sockets there, and then television, just sort of like a desk here with a chair and a little table over there. You also have a telephone, your light, your lamp, and you also have a socket down here. They have, which I noticed, was this little speaker here. So I'm assuming whenever there's a fire alarm or anything that goes off like that, they can contact you via that. You have your aircon control right here. So you can control the heat or the aircon that comes out. And then in here is the bathroom. So let me try and get the light, which is just here. And then as you can see, this is the bathroom. I've just come from being by the pool all day, so that was quite nice. And as you can see, they have another socket here. You have your little amenities. So there are some soaps and some of these. So I think this one is shampoo. Let me see if I can get that in focus. Bit difficult because they're see-through, but I think you can see that it's shampoo there. And then you have a few other amenities here. This one is a shower gel, and then you have, you know, your usual, like your comb and your shower cap. And I think this is a shoe polish. Yeah, a shoe shine sponge. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Shoe shine sponge. And then you've got some glasses here. And this is, I bought a little hand wash, because I like to use hand washes while I'm away. So I like to use a little hand wash. And then you have your towels And then they have provided a shower, and it's a movable shower, so I quite like that when it's a movable shower rather than the ones that just stay static. And then like I said, it's a renovated room, so as you can see they've done the bathroom. I don't know if I'm able to show you an old room. I will go to my mother's room. She actually has an old room, how they used to look, or this is how they will eventually all look. Here is the minibar. It's locked, so you need to get the key if you want it unlocked to be able to use all the things. Here's our suitcases and everything. So yeah, so it's an okay sized room, you know, it's not massive, but you know, are you going to spend all day in the room? I was a bit upset with the view, and then Mark was saying, well, we're not going to be long in the room, which is true, but it's just nice when you wake up in the morning and you're waiting for someone, you can go out on that balcony, you can hear the sea and all that, and especially if you've paid for a superior room, I definitely would expect a better sea view than what we've received. So that was a bit disappointing. But you know, the room on the whole is fine, you know. And of course you've got the mirror wardrobe here. And if we take a look, Mark has set out his stuff. You have a safe, laundry list if you need it. If you need to use laundry services, spare covers and everything up here. And then here, I believe, let me have a look. Here you can hang your clothes. So, you know, it's quite a few things that they have. And downstairs they also have a shop, a little shop, not a food shop, but things where you can sort of buy a beach bag, and you can buy your hat and all those sorts of little things, little jewellery type things and all of that. And they're quite reasonable. I mean, I picked this up for €10. It was actually 12, but he let me have it for 10, so I thought that was quite reasonable. And the bag I got the last time when I was here. So yeah, so you know, there's quite a few nice features to the room. So you know, it's very doable. I really like the Vic San Antonio. This has only been my experience this time round of the type of view that we've had, but other than that, it's a really good room. It's a really nice hotel.